I'm back to work after my 3-day weekend, and yes, I really only work 4 days because that's the schedule that I want. I'd rather do that because I have my own little business to run, you know what I'm saying? Like on those extra days that I have, I get to work on my business. I'm still kind of taking it slow. I know right now, like, I don't know if you guys believe in astrology or whatnot, but it's the best time to rest and recuperate because 2 planets are going in retrograde, y'all. So it's not the time to start something, if that makes sense. That's usually at the end of the retrograde. That's where you can like propel. Because if you start something right now, it's not always gonna go as planned. Because these 2 planets are gonna be like, no, slow down. You need to relax. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still doing something that I've already been doing, but I'm still resting as well. So that is a lesson for everyone. Please rest. And no, it's not you being lazy. It's really just your body telling you that you need to calm down. I'm tired. Please let me catch up, you know? So yeah. And when you start feeling that anxious feeling, when you feel like you haven't been in motion for so long, that is usually the indication that you need to start moving again. Like, don't sit in that feeling, like, do something. So this might be too much information for some, but for the girlies that know, if you track your monthly visitor by which moon phase, it'll tell you what you need to do. So like last month, it came on the full moon exactly, right? And so it means it was time to act. But right now I'm on my purple moon, and that means, like what I said earlier in my walk, how like for me, I know I need to take it slow. Like things are manifesting, but I still need to rest and reflect and not act quite yet. And like that's exactly what the purple moon means, and that's what I was saying earlier. So I was like, that's a crazy synchronicity, because it's like intuitively I just knew, and then it reflects on my natural cycle. So that's a fun fact. So if you don't already do that, I suggest that you do. It'll help you a lot. And at the end of the day, we're all part of Mother Nature, part of all the cycle of life, and why are we not connected to the natural cycles of the world? So I'm back and I am on my break for lunch, and now it's time to figure out what I want to eat for lunch. Alright man, I'm gonna go ahead and get my food, talk to the camera a little bit. Man's looking at my camera. Alright, you know what's crazy about this place? I'm always here, low-key. Like, I'm always bringing customers in, low-key. I've been telling all of my friends about it, at work, even my bestie put him on to here, and they always give him a free soda. I've never gotten a free anything. For all of the promotion that I've been, all the business, the traffic that I put into their business, because I'll be recommending them. Alright, so I just finished eating. I'm gonna go to Starbucks now and get a drink. For the holiday season, the estheticians all like pulled in some money and gave us like some Starbucks cards. So last year they gave us cash, and that's what started my cash savings. But this year they gave us Starbucks, and that pretty much funded my lunch for the whole week. And so I'm grateful for that, because I was trying to save some money, respectfully, you know what I'm saying, to the next paycheck. And it's not like trying to be frugal, but I just know my limits in my bank, respectfully, you know. I'm gonna get something hot so I can just sit outside at the park and enjoy the rest of my break until I have to go back. It's my regular, I'm talking things for better. coffee. This is what I like doing on my break. Like I just love being outside, really. People are probably wondering, like, isn't it cold? That's why I get a hot cup of coffee so I can like be kind of warm out here. When they had the little Christmas, not like winter fest, pretty much, I don't know what it's called. Pretty much it's a whole bunch of businesses coming together at the Union Square over there, and they had their own stand for like a few weeks. And for those few weeks, I literally changed what I usually eat for lunch, because usually I'd go to the place that I was just at somewhere else. But when they had the Winterfest thing, all I ate was soup and empanadas, and I was happy with that. It gave me joy. And they have like Belgian waffles too. That shit was good. And I would just sit here outside like with my soup. One time I was sitting all the way at the very end over there. Let's see. Somewhere down there with my soup, right? And there was a guy with, I guess like he's supposed to like gather the leaves, like blow it to one direction, but it was like a big one where he can like, where he had to like ride it. I don't know how to explain that, but pretty much some guy was on that and he was about to like rake the leaves or whatnot. So mind you, the park is mad big. He could have started at the middle or the opposite end of the park, but Mance decided to show off and started blowing the leaves in my direction. Now it's going in my soup. Like I was low-key like, yo, like what the hell, like why would you do that? And then I look at him dirty and he smirked at me and like he was trying to impress me. I'm just like, okay, he's just crazy, like, cause you just put dust all over my soup. So that's one thing. I'm so glad I work in the city, because it's nice to me. Like I love living in Brooklyn, but it's nice being out in the city too, because you never know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna have a conversation with, especially working in the city. Like you just never know. Like the other day when I was going to lunch, Anne Baran, whom I didn't know whose name it was at the time. Anyways, like as I was saying, the Food Network is literally just right across from where I work. So I saw through the window that they were filming. The person in front of the camera, she looked mad familiar. I knew she was from the Food Network and I knew she was a chef. She was always like judging on some other shows or whatnot, like a guest judge, like a celebrity chef guest, whatever. So when I got back to work, I wanted to know what her name was. So how I searched it is Food Network Lady Chef. And if you search it that way, it actually pops up. Fun fact, you never know who you meet, you know what I'm saying? You never know who you'll see in the street, especially where I work. I guess I'll see you guys again after work, because I'm not gonna be vlogging during work. Alright, so I just got off of work and now I'm on my way to the gym so I can keep the grind going, if you know what I mean. I'm really just trying to get toned. I know I can't do like a whole dramatic transformation within a span of 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe it's possible, but I would have to go hard as if I did back in like high school, you know? Like I was meal prepping. I had chia pudding for dessert, some granola something for breakfast. For lunch it was just like a chicken spinach wrap, but that was in high school, you know what I'm saying? That was when I actually had some time. I mean, honestly, technically I can still do it now. It's just that I choose not to. And I just really want to keep my body moving so I can stay active. In that way too, like working out for me is it helps expel energy in a way, like pent up energy that you haven't, like maybe it's sad energy, angry energy, I don't know, some sort of energy. Like working out is an outlet to releasing that. Like for sure I'm in a better mental health condition whenever I do work out, if that makes sense. So I'm waiting for the bus to come. The time keeps changing, which is normal. It would say 7 minutes, and then 7 minutes later it's still 7 minutes. So it's really just a fun game of, am I gonna take the Uber or am I gonna wait for the bus? Uber's not that bad either, because if I walk it's gonna be like 22 minutes, which isn't bad. But who really wants to walk like when it's dark, you know what I'm saying? not me. So I'm gonna see how long the bus is really gonna take, because it's been on 7 minutes for the last 4 minutes. It says, oh, keeps changing. You know what? I think I'm just oopski, because this is ridiculous. Like, who knows until what time I'll be out here. Because the bus is so inconsistent. But it's worth it. You know, I'm trying to get enough rest because your girl works a morning shift. And it's only like $8 right now. But let's look at Lyft. I always check with Lyft and Uber and compare the prices, really. The other one is $7.71 if I wait for 10 minutes, or $8.60 compared to $8.85. I'll save that extra 20 cents, I guess. I'm gonna just get a Lyft because I need to go home. I need a shower. I need to eat and do my whole routine before I go to sleep. And I really only have 2 hours before I really have to go to sleep, you know? That is if I want to have 6 hours of sleep. Like, you guys are gonna keep me company. Look at the moon. It's all the way up there. Is that Sir right there? Okay, I guess that's Sir right there. I said pick up at Blinks and I'm not even at Blinks. Thank you, sir. Alright, I'll see you when I get home. Hello.
Princess, right?
Yes, that's me. Thank you. I got home exactly at 10. Time to start the rest of the night. And yeah, you're not gonna see me shower. But trust and believe, I'm getting clean and purr. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go. Y'all seeing too much of my personality. Personalities that you shouldn't see. Just kidding. Alright, bye.